Oh yeah, nah, we back. We back. This the DLG podcast. You know what I'm saying? We got Fox in the building, Topper Hill in the building, Maine the chef in the building.
Hey,
I'm Flames. You know, I go by Dr. Hood now. You know, every 10 years I switch up my shit, man. So, you know what I'm saying?
Dr.
That's how
Hood.
we rolling. My people here, this is the core of the shit. Go check out the other live stream. It's on the DLG Facebook page. If you guys didn't check out the live stream, we pretty much just had the meeting, ironed out the creases, found the availability, all of that good stuff. I understand that a lot of our members are getting up there in age, so y'all gonna have to hit the subscribe button on the DLG channel if you guys haven't already. Smash that button, and we're just gonna try to get the traffic going real strong.
Real quick for all my
somebody's background got some music in it. If it ain't, nah, it's cool. It's cool. Just when you ain't talking, just hit the mute. When you talk,
might be me.
unmute.
I told you I was at the Y today.
Yeah, now you good. You good. Just when you're not talking, just hit the mute button. It's all good.
Right.
Yes, sir. Okay, so now we would let's keep cooking on that Roe versus Wade, you know. And I'm gonna get me a something to roll up real quick. You know what I'm saying? We in the building.
Real quick though, how do I direct people to this live right now through my Facebook? Is there something?
You go to YouTube. See, you got to be on that DLG YouTube channel.
No, I'm just talking about people who's on my page who wants to. How do
I'm
I
trying
make?
to tell you, I'm trying to give you the game. I'm trying to give you the game. Okay. So this stream is on the DLG podcast channel, right? Okay. You gotta go. So this stream is on the DLG podcast channel. Hold up. Okay.
I would
Okay, I plugged in. It shouldn't do that again. Okay, so this stream is on the DLG podcast channel. If you damn, what's that? What's going on? Man, why is it doing that?
What happened?
It's giving me this stupid ass echo, man. What the fuck? You hear that?
Yeah. Well, no.
It's doubling me. Oh my.
So you can hear my music in the back or no? I need to mute myself again.
So if you go.
What the hell? Y'all hear me?
Goodness.
Yeah, I can hear you.
I hear you.
If you go to YouTube and you punch in DLG podcast.
See, Fox, I think it's you, Fox. You got the audio coming out of your speakers, right?
No, I'm on my headset.
Oh, on the headset only.
Damn. Keep going, Foxy. I'm listening.
So you go to the DLG podcast on YouTube, and then you should be able to share it to your Facebook page so people can hit the link. Yeah, I don't think I have anything.
Okay, cool.
Okay, maybe that's better.
Perfect. Good.
Y'all hear me?
Yep.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, I don't know why the fuck it was doing that. See, it's doing it again. Okay, hold up. I think I got it. I got to go to my settings. Hold up. Settings. Audio.
I got a question. When you niggas be going for them shoes that you got to apply for out on them sneaker apps, how do you ever win? I never win. I'm tired of this shit. How y'all be winning?
You gotta ask the ones
You gotta
that
have
are
a
that.
bot, bro. You gotta have a
Man,
bot.
I've been waking up early like a child trying to get these shoes. I ain't got nan pair.
You gotta get a bot, bro. You gotta become a bot. It's just the machine that does it.
I have never. I'd stop trying because I'm not waking up trying to do all that. Soon as you hit purchase, it sold out. I have never. I'd stop trying because I'm not waking up. Okay, I hear me echoing.
So that's because I just.
I'm about to say, Jimmy got 4 devices.
Right.
So
He's tapped into everything.
He's tapped into everything, volume up on all of them. Shit.
He got a pager or some more shit. He's probably at the telephone booth.
Yes, sir. Brick. He got a brick too.
He got one of the kids' tablets that they done held at the community center because they can't have it till after they get go to
Give me this tablet. Help you out. You don't know how to use this. Tap you into this DLG podcast.
Yeah, I would really like to be on a shoe raffle.
I'm back. Okay, I had the shit playing on another window. I got about 5 windows up. I had the regular show on YouTube playing, so it was capturing it back. But okay, so you figured out how to share it though? You got to unmute to talk.
Yeah, we live. We live, man, on my page. It's on, so people are seeing us right now, live in action. But you got to go to the DLG podcast page on Facebook. Add yourself. You know what I'm saying? So you can get in. This is the podcast, so we're gonna get it back cracking throughout all this. So then you guys can go back with your content. But right now, we just, it's just what it is.
Yes, sir.
So how's my noise in the back? Is it good, or do I need to just mute myself still, or can you hear the white music in the back? So I go tell the white people to turn it down on podcasting, or what?
Nah, you good. Nah, we was cooking on that Roe versus Wade. And the chef, he had a nice little backstory on it, just in case y'all didn't know about the original. I'm one of the ones I didn't really know about the original case. And let's just talk about the effects of abortion in the black community, and the pros and cons of pro-life. I guess that's anti-abortion, and pro-choice. That's you can pretty much do what you want with your body, and everything how that goes. So if y'all want to weigh in on it, I don't want to talk the whole time, but I do got maybe a unique perspective about it.
Let's let Foxy start it off. I think that.
She's a woman. She's a woman. So
yeah, let's get her angle on it, because we would never really be in the situation outside of support or just ulterior perspective, right? Because it's not our decision to make, no matter what role we play in it. So I would love to hear her stance on what's going on currently.
Well, I'm a pro-choice person myself, so
okay.
I feel like a woman should be able to do whatever that she wants with her body. And if she wants to choose an abortion, then so be it. I don't think that we should be trying to govern that. I mean, that should be like the last thing we should be trying to govern. I don't know why they would. I mean, I'm pretty sure they have their reasons. I'm not sure if it's population control, if it's if it has anything to do with funding, things like that. I'm not for sure why. I'm just like, I just think that you should be able to do what you want with your body. I mean, we don't have any stipulations. We're not telling men, oh, you have to go get a vasectomy.
No, that's different. Stop that one.
Yeah,
That's
pops.
that's
Come
way
on now.
different.
You're moving the
Yeah,
goalposts,
yeah,
pops.
yeah, right.
Come on,
Well, I'm
Yeah,
pops.
just
right.
saying.
You're gonna have to get you another girl to try that one. This is just two
I'm
men on
just
this,
saying,
folks.
like, nobody's telling you to do that. I mean, like,
Yeah.
what if somebody was telling you to do that?
I mean, we got to look at that into context, because is that
Yeah,
even the
right.
same thing?
No, it's not. That's
Men don't have the choice to abort a baby or not. You know,
right.
if we get a woman pregnant, that's that. It's up to the woman. It's her choice. That's we just can't say, all right, well, terminate the baby, or I blink my eye and the baby's gone. You feel me?
And it's her choice if she lets us in to have the baby in the first place. So that's still, unless there's few occasions where men rape, but we're not talking about that. That's less than 100%. There's not men around here. It's
Use grape. Use grape.
great,
Use that word, because they
great.
they like to
Oh yeah, the
censor.
algorithms, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh
Oh,
man,
okay,
yeah.
Use
okay,
grape,
okay,
or violate, or what I'm saying, something like
okay,
that.
okay.
You know what?
Oh
That's
yeah,
another
oh yeah.
thing. Hey,
It's
that's
weird.
what we need to work on. We need to find out all the words that could get us flagged, and everybody on this panel, you banned
Right,
from ever saying them.
Right.
right. Well, yeah,
Just cause,
great. Right.
Well,
Unless
we
you
but
know
grape
we
somebody,
know that that happens, but a lot of times,
but
and
that's
like
less
I
than
said,
one
I'm not a
percent though.
woman. I see a lot of women just choosing to delete their unborn child based on their status, their individual status, or I'm not ready, I'm not financially ready, I'm not, or it's just somebody, you picked the wrong guy, and you don't think that he's gonna be there and stuff like this.
Yeah,
And
but see,
not always the somebody violates you, or those are in my opinion very small cases,
I mean,
to
well, if you know that this man is not gonna live up to helping you with the baby, I mean, then why? Then then the
what
women get.
why screw him, or why what are we
I
where are
mean,
we
like,
going
if
with
you
this?
if
exactly.
you knew
Get to the
if
bottom
you
of it.
know that he's not going to help you with the baby, and then you see yourself like getting government funds and all kind of things like that, because then we get scrutinized because we're a single mom getting money from, you know, and it's just like we can't win. There's no
See,
win.
listen, we're not talking about all the other stuff, and that's what you guys want to point out. We're just
Well, that's
talking
what.
about,
Well, when
but
you're a woman, these are the
no,
things that you think of.
yeah, but
That why
we're
you
not talking
choose to
about what
do
we're
that.
thinking of. We're just
But
talking
why you
about
choose to do that?
when you get pregnant, the
It's your
abortion. Is it
choice.
right? Or we're not talking about if you're going to be a single mother, or we're just talking about the conception. Is it okay? And see, this is the cavalierness of a lot of women that's having a problem. You just can't go out all the time, and next thing just be shit, getting your joints ran and keep showing up in that chair. You feel what I mean? You can't do it like that. That's kind of
Being
really
reckless, it's
right,
abusing, to me, it's abusing the system, to where
right,
like this is even an issue. Like
exactly, and that is the
it's to the
issue.
fact that we even talk about it. Like if you delete your baby, or whatever, I think that should be something so minute and so small, because it's so easy to prevent a pregnancy, especially if you're a woman. You guys got your body's like a clock. You got the fertility time. A woman knows when she's fertile. You know, so
Even that, bro. Just say no. I mean, just close the store. We can't go in the store if the store ain't open. Feel what I mean? If the store ain't open, how we getting in the store? right?
Oh, hey,
That's it.
that'd be the coldest thing in the world when she tell us the shop is closed. I done got that a few times.
Yeah, when the shop is closed, the shop is
Oh, the
closed.
shop is closed, brother.
So how can you get something out the store when the shop closed?
Well,
That's where I'm at with it. So
what I'm gonna say, if I could chime in real quick, I like to go through the layers and the angles, right? You know, there be sometimes when, let's say, as a man, we don't want the situation, and the woman wants to follow through with it, right? So when that happens, we know what position we're in, and in the moment, it might not be a good thing for you. But some of these situations better us, some of them save our lives. I'm not saying that this is what we want, right? But I don't really know a lot of dudes who got kids here and don't want, like, oh, I wish that I would have. I don't know too many dudes. Most of the dudes, when they was in the situation, they might have been scared, or this may have been, they might have wanted something different. But when you fast forward, some of these kids are saving our lives, dog.
Man, I'm trying to tell you. I'm
yeah,
more of
man.
I'm a numbers guy. The
Got you.
blacks, we the minority when it comes to America. You
Facts.
know, uh, statistically speaking, black women, they're deleting 2,000 babies a day.
Ooh.
Okay. Now, I don't know if they tell you that when you at the clinic or whatever, but in 10 years, that's the total population of this whole state of Washington. So you could think about a 10-year impact that our families can benefit. And yeah, you could say that, yeah, they might end up in gangs, they might end up in this, but yeah, they might turn out to be better than us also. And
Absolutely.
the Latino Mexican community, they don't believe in abortion. You know, that's why their numbers are so high, and that's why they're growing as a community. And yeah, they're not the richest people in the world, but their numbers put them in a better position than us. You know, so those are some of the things that I think about. I've always, growing up in Washington State, going to different schools, and you might get a classroom where you might be the only black kid in there, two black kids in the whole damn class. And to me, you know, now I'm older now, it's like, damn, do we ever see a world where it's predominantly black? Do we ever? Because they've clearly controlled our population to a minimum, to where it's like standing still, with the Planned Parenthoods all in the hood, in the black neighborhoods, and they promote abortion in the black community. But then you go to the white community, they trying to have these white ladies have 3 or 4 babies, six babies at a time.
Mm-hmm.
You see
Giving
what I'm
them,
saying?
giving them fertility drugs and shit.
Exactly. So that's my only problem that I have with it. If it wasn't such a big deal, then I wouldn't even think about it. I'm gonna be honest and say that. You know.
Hey, and another thing with the Roe versus Wade thing, one thing that I definitely have a problem with that situation is when that type of shit was a concern with black women. Because let's be real, this is why we got so many mixed motherfuckers, especially from back in the day. They was getting violated, they was getting mistreated, and they didn't have no options. And when black women wanted them options, and it wasn't on the table. But then you get a white woman to say, I was gang violated. Because that's what the case was based off of. A bunch of black men gang violated a white woman. And they try to sweep it up under the rug. But when we do the research, even like Flames just said, even with this, they still promoting growth in the white community, and they really pushing this type of stuff on us. Abort. You don't gotta make this decision. And you know what I honestly believe, man? We might be getting rid of some of the people who can solve some of this shit for us, but we won't give them a chance to
Right.
grow.
Right.
So you saying Jesus? We killing Jesus already?
Oh
For
yeah,
Jesus, we done
yeah,
killed
our black
Jesus through
Messiah.
abortion.
Hell yeah, yeah.
That's a good way to look at it. We done killed Jesus.
Hey man, look, because with me, my thing is this: I'm gonna be the super transparent nigga. Everybody know my youngest daughter.
Smarter than a motherfucker, bro.
Hey, listen,
Genius. She
the
already stumped
father,
me a few times.
the father that I am. That's not a situation. I was like, oh yeah, no, let's do. Man, I tried to come up with every excuse in the book for that not to be my reality. Then I was told, here's what I'm gonna do. And you know what? It's
Blessing.
been the best decision made for me in my life over the past 15 years.
That's what's up.
So I get everybody's angle, everybody's side. I mean, me, with the way it's worked out for me, I can never see myself being okay. It's not that I'm not pro-choice. I'm just more pro-life because my baby saved me.
I mean, well, I mean that's within the individual. It's not for
Right,
everybody. And
right.
I guess we when we were going to school our age and our generation, they wasn't giving us the whole story on this whole Roe versus Wade. They wasn't giving us all the information.
But there's no information. It is what it is. It's like I said, what's the information? Don't get pregnant. That's simple. What they got to tell you all that for? That's the that's the stuff that most people don't get. It's just like it's a real simple thing, and it goes back to not to talk about Kevin Samuels because we might get into him later. You know what I mean? A different podcast. It goes to what he was talking about. You know,
So we was just supposed to tell them don't get pregnant.
no. So what I'm saying is, it's women now. They have way more sex than women back then. They don't jump the broom. They're before marriage. There's way more women having sex before they're married. Period. Back then, it wasn't. You know, yeah, there was the mat. But there wasn't really too much. It wasn't common for you to have sex before you was married. It wasn't
Well, that
common
was
before you
well,
was
well
dating.
that was way back then.
That's
We're
my
fast
point now.
forwarding
That's my
here.
point. We got to
So
get back to that. See, that's what I
obviously,
mean.
yeah.
Women don't want to get back to that. Like it's okay to go back to not. We have daughters. I want
Some things you just can't go back to.
you can go back to. See, this is what I don't get with women. Why don't you want to just go back to not being able to date and have sex? It's okay. Why not you just go back to the dad liking a dude for you? Let's just try that. Then there might not be these abortions. You
You
feel
got
me?
cable? You got cable?
Who, me?
Who?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, I got cable.
So when you turn on cable, how many channels you got?
Shit, there's about 450
He-
of them
hella,
motherfuckers.
hella. You got the music and all that shit.
Yeah,
Music choice.
yeah.
Music choice. We could just talk about music choice. How many choices of music are there on the music choice channel?
At least 1,000. No, 100.
Okay, at least 100. So we got hundreds of other. My whole point is that we we have 1,000 things pulling us 1,000 ways. I completely understand what you're saying, but the messages that we give our children, as soon as we give it to them, they got 1,000 messages telling them otherwise. Right? We didn't really have that. The generation before us didn't have that at all. Whatever Foxy done told her kids, as soon as her kids get somewhere else, they got an authority figure telling them something different. Right?
Yeah. It's
Jimmy? Oh, now he on the phone. See, he don't. Yeah. The whole point of it is that people are more individually based, and it's not gonna be women just nah because shit. That's like saying I hate even to go here. Men, stop being addictive. Stop being abusive. Just stop. I don't see it. I don't see it. Some individuals will, but as a collective, I think we're too far gone as a collective to just do the right thing. I agree with Foxy on
Well,
that.
just straight violence or like against women?
Well, here's the thing. I think that we violent against women because of how we be with each other. That's really what I think, bro. I think that it starts with most dudes, bro. The first person you really put hands on is just another guy. And we start young, 4 years old, 5 years old. Come on, Flames, me and you, we from the same area, bro. Niggas used to fight we didn't have nothing better to do.
Right.
Let's fight today. Remember, nigga, we used to all link up knowing we just gonna fight each other today. Bro, that shit was stupid. Women never do that, bro. Have y'all ever seen a woman play fight?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Not really. You know, maybe way back on some hood shit, but not.
Foxy, do you play fight?
Like with another random woman, just like I'm going out. No.
Oh, okay.
If I'm going to fight, it's because something happened. It's not like, oh, you know what? I'm just going outside today, and guess what? I'm just gonna, But like when we was young, my brother used to make us fight, me and my sisters. You know what I'm saying? But that was not like you guys. Let me see here.
All right, what's up? Let's get the topics moving because we're gonna stay on one thing too long. Let's move. Let's go, Flames. Okay. Why don't blacks support black business? Oh.
What happened?
That's Jimmy.
Yeah, why don't blacks support black business?
Oh man.
It's simple. I mean, why don't blacks, that's us, why don't we support black business?
Because of to be honest, because of the quality sometimes. You know what I mean? Like,
ooh.
Man,
just let me explain. Let me get it out there.
You already know I'm about to be the dude with all the pushback on this.
Because of the, because of the quality, man. You try to go somewhere and they don't have and I try to support, but it's just not the best. Like, you know what I mean? Like if McDowell's opened up right now, would you go to McDowell's or would you go to McDonald's?
Yeah. McDowell's.
Don't go to McDonald's because we're gonna like the Big Mac. It's what's there. And when it comes to certain things, it shouldn't be about black and white. It should be about if it fits what you need. So if I'm hungry,
you know what I think? I ain't gonna cut you off.
But yeah, if I'm hungry, I just want to get something that's gonna fill my stomach. I shouldn't worry about the plight. Feel what I mean? Now, if the plight is like if some sisters take over black hair, they start taking over black things that's gonna help black people and help us gain money, fine, I'm with the plight. But I'm not with supporting somebody just to make them rich, and I gotta support them because they black and they getting rich, but it's not going back into the community. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if that's the case, we also buy Kanye and make him a billionaire. You should pay $2,000 for a fit. It just don't work like that. But if I'm with some black folks and I'm buying their stuff and a particular amount of this money goes to the cause, then okay, I'm gonna eat here every day because I know some of what I'm going is going back. But if I'm gonna eat here every day and you sending your church, you sending your kids to to Harvard and Yale, and I'm still struggling, nah, I'm not with that. And so that's kind of why people don't support black business, because black business ain't supporting the community. Now, if there's a black business to support the community, we all go ahead, Flames, or
I think
Mr. Hood.
I think it's a thing about choice. Like we have a choice not to deal with blacks when it comes to business. You don't have a choice not to deal with whites. You feel me? Because they're gonna oversaturate the shit to the point where you need them. I don't need to shop with a black person in order to get my essentials and my necessities or whatever it is. There's not really a product that a black person makes that I can't go get somewhere else. And then the oversaturation of other races that are setting up shop. I mean, let's just be real. I mean, we could all start businesses and shit, every day of the week, but it's still going to be an oversaturation of white businesses that, you know, even if you go deal with 8 businesses today and you try to deal with all black, you still going to hit 2 or 3 white businesses. You know, it's inevitable. And they make it like that. And that's the mindset that we got to have. That's my opinion. We're strong. We the strongest motherfucker in sports. We done showed that we smart. Black people done went and achieved the highest levels of education. I even go as far as back as Obama getting elected. I mean, that's a hard task. It's a lot of studying,
Yeah,
a lot
you
of
don't have to go to Obama. Go to Biden. If it wasn't for the NPAC, the Greeks, the Black Greeks, Biden wouldn't be president. Period. If he didn't go get
yeah.
Kamala Harris, and then all them AKAs, there's a bunch of them, and they're on their they're on their job. If you know AKA woman, and she can convince 5 dudes to go vote. That's what
Well, then
happened. They
we
had
got to
every
convince 5 dudes to start businesses and stuff so
yeah.
that we won't
But
have
my
to
point to
think
that
about it
is,
and we could just walk up in the business and, oh shit, this is black owned. Oh shit. We shouldn't have to know. I shouldn't have to put a fucking sticker on my door and say, oh yeah, this is black owned. Like, motherfuckers should just be shopping because we're real aggressive and real hungry. Just like we're aggressive with the fuck shit, hopping out on niggas and doing all that. We need to be aggressive with let's put this money together. It's 4 of us. Before the white boy go buy the building or before he go open up his cleaners or whatever the fuck, we need to get that shit and do some shit.
hey, but
So
there's an elephant in the room, and let me speak about the elephant in the room when we talk black. This is what me and Maine kind of argues about in some of our
well,
what
let's
we debate
argue
about.
then. Let's go.
Let's debate about. First of all, bro, I'm on the L Hajj tip, not the Malcolm X. See, L Hajj went to Mecca and he said all men were brothers, and so it wasn't about race and all that. And I kind of more or less believe that, even though I know that if you're black, things happen to you. But we keep saying black, right? But as people, it's like we keep getting light skinned and light skinned, bro. So in 20 years, what we gonna be calling black? It's gonna be some Milli Vanilli. I'll be sure. You feel me? Like, you know, it is what it is. So it's like at one point we keep saying black, black, but we're not even as black people seeking out darker people to mate with. Like if that's what it is, if we keep saying in defense, they this, they that, black
See, bro,
versus this,
you about to make me get
you're
real
right.
hotepish, bro.
Yeah,
You, bro. Oh man, go ahead,
you're right.
bro.
See, you already know me and you go through. Me and we've been on
Yeah,
this for a sec, right? Right. So
go ahead.
Well, no,
that,
I hear you.
you get what I mean? Like, so that's what I don't get. If we gonna talk about it, we got to
There
strategize.
always been light-skinned niggas. We the beginning, we the ending, we the everything. We was always here. We created math. Man, go ahead.
Light
See,
skinned. So I didn't. So what you saying? Light skinned niggas always been here. I'm talking about not. I'm talking about the Albie Shores and the Clay Thompsons and
Christopher
the
Williams and shit.
yeah,
yeah,
we been
bro.
had
Come
them.
on,
We
man.
been
You
had
know
them.
the pretty hair. No, they haven't, bro.
We been
That
had
was
them.
okay. Well, I don't know. I don't think so. I thought we was all dark, and I thought that's why we called it Sniger for the skin color because it was black.
Nah, you
When
got
did
to get your hotepery up.
so what place is called mulatto? You feel what I mean? Closest we get to that is Mexican mixed people. I'm not gonna, that's a whole nother thing, but that's why they call us nigger because the word niger means black, dark. So those are people. We keep saying we're black people, but bro, go to a young person's funeral right now. You're gonna see a gang of. You can make a boy. You can make about 6 boy bands. You feel me? Like mix. I'll be sure. You know, it's just crazy. But then you go to our old people's funeral. It's a lot of dark skinned people. And so my
You
point to
know
that
why,
is,
right? Because them
no,
niggas was separated by shade.
no, the point now is because sisters or whoever, we like light skinned people. We're not going to the. When's the last time a nigga? Last time I had a dark skin in Uganda, niggas ranked on her. Niggas was ranking on me. You feel me?
Because they don't know where the good cakes are.
I'm just saying,
That's
bro.
what the problem is. Them niggas
Hey,
ain't knowing. But listen, let's get back to this black business shit.
Right,
go
right.
ahead.
Name
Yeah,
a
yeah,
black
yeah, yeah.
business that you know of that's existing without the support of black people.
Yeah, I mean,
You
it
could
should.
like look it up.
Even if
Like
I
I
could
don't
do
care.
it, I mean,
We have
that's
time.
a shame that we gotta even think 5 seconds about that.
Right.
Probably a chicken joint.
For me,
There ain't a black business that exists that is successful without the support of other black people. Name them. Show it to me. I'm here. You guys got time? You can look it up. I don't care where it's at, nigga. You can find a business in Alaska. You can find a business in
Nate's
Vietnam.
Waffle. What about Nate's Waffle House?
Bro, man, you know what? I'm gonna link you up and take
is
you
that
over there.
is that a successful business?
I
I don't
mean,
know.
look, bro,
Right.
they
You
there.
got to know the numbers to know if it's
Well,
successful.
I don't know the numbers. All I'm here to do is argue. I don't know the numbers. See, you want me to really
To do your
present primaries and
research?
shit. I don't got that.
Nah. I got you, bro.
Dre's
Well, no, it
lakefront
need to be
lounge.
one that that we everybody knows about. I think that's a good goal to reach.
Let me think.
Something that everybody knows about, prominent.
Ezell's.
Nope. Didn't it get bought by some people?
Yeah, I think his wife took his shit and everything. You know what I'm
Wait.
saying?
Listen.
It got
You
bought by
guys
some
is
people
getting
though.
You
into
know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. Allegedly.
no. Listen, no. We all look, James. You know me, and you know Foxy. You know too. Jimmy might not. We know. We don't got to get into all that. We know. As a matter of fact, we could bring Mike on the show. He'll talk about it openly. Mike don't give a fuck. Mike will talk about it. But what I'm saying is, when we talking about black business, right, Foxy?
Yeah.
Do you know the black woman that does hair but don't do black hair? Foxy.
What?
Do you know? Oh yeah. Do you know the black planner? You know how y'all plan parties and you be designing and setting shit up?
Yeah.
Do you know the black party
No,
planner?
I get your point. I get your
Okay.
point for sure.
Okay.
Like if nobody else fucks with us,
That
that's I mean that's what I got at.
But
It's
but
true.
why? I mean, like in our community, there's a lot of black uh owned businesses, little black owned businesses, and we know some of the people. We know who they are. We know who started it and who's running it or whatever. And I mean, to me it seems like we don't support each other because something we might not like them. We there might be like, oh, I don't fuck with them, and I'm not supporting them at all. Or it could be because of their service. It could be because of um maybe because it's in Tacoma. I don't know. It just seems like there's something that we as black people we don't like about each other, that we don't want to
we
support each
always
other.
have a reason to not fuck with each other, right?
Right.
Some reason.
Some sort of reason. Here be the thing, because I done dealt with a lot of different races just from my different endeavors of life. And I asked like questions that I know we wouldn't normally get, because I'll talk about it, but I'll never be like, oh, well, Saeed told me when we were said, nah, I'm going to tell you what was said. Saeed, no, he said it. I don't got to say Saeed said it, right? Every ethnicity except for us got a code of financial ethics. You got to get it, right? If Dr. Hood, if Dr. Hood sold parakeets, them talking birds and all that. And for whatever reason, in the black community, we all wanted a fucking talking bird. we would establish you need to get the bird from Dr. Hood. And if you pop up with a bird not from Dr. Hood, we're removing the motherfucker. Oh, you're not gonna come in my shit and da-da-da. Okay, well then you're not even gonna be in the community. We've all been to communities that are tight knit like that, close knit like that. We got a standard, right? If Foxy sells hairpins, you could get your hair greased. You could get all this shit from wherever you want. We get Foxy hairpins. That's what she sells. You don't get to pop up with that Dollar Tree shit, that dollar store shit. The kids know what's up. Oh, Hunter got the Dollar Tree. Oh yeah, we got to take them out. Hey man, let me talk to you. It could become a problem, but it don't gotta be. What do you think you're doing here? We do things a certain way. We don't got a standard. I don't like the Foxy hairpins. Foxy ranked on me years ago. I don't like Foxy. I'll never support her. You're not supporting Foxy. You're being on code. We support Foxy. You be on code. We don't believe in that. And we'll fight not to be on code. You ain't gonna tell me what to do.
Right. I mean, I think that it's a whole lot of money out there. I don't understand why we all can't just have. We can go to the Asians and get all the hair. We can go to the Asians and get our nails done. We can go to the Asians because they got good drink specials or some shit or whatever. And it's just like, I think that we think that somebody's always trying to get over on us, or you don't do it like this person, or you don't, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's like we'll accept that shit from them, but for our own people, we criticize them and put so much pressure on them that we don't even fuck with them.
See, this is what I'll be trying to say, and this is that I'm not oppressed like that. I feel that it's our problem. See, that's oppression, right? Yeah, they took the CD, they took the hilltop, but we ain't said okay. Instead of everybody from the CD getting pushed out to Everett and Renton and Kent, and from people from Tacoma getting pushed out to Puyallup, we ain't just said forget it and then created our own space that they can't now gentrify and start building houses over there with our electrician. Now we talk about the community. We have no community and we keep crying about it. So we got gentrification concussion. Yeah, yeah, they took Seattle. Yeah, they took Tacoma. One of my grandmas, like I said, my great grandma, she had a businesses on 23rd and MLK, and she gave St. John the church. And I keep telling people this because I'm part of the reason. Brought her family from Arkansas. I'm part of the reason that there's black folks in Tacoma. Not me personally, but in these veins. Feel me? And so we just got to do that now. Like my great grandma came up here and she started an establishment with some other people. We just got to go somewhere, build around, and then quit crying about it. Period. We got to have our little what's the Black Wall Street? What city was that in? Tulsa,
Yo,
Oklahoma.
There were many. What you mean, Tulsa?
Yeah, there were many, and we got
yeah,
took
yeah.
out,
There
right,
were Black Wall Streets everywhere.
right, but now it's time to rebuild it and do it. So, like I said, being oppressed, they stopped us. So we don't want to do it again. Let's
Well, see,
redo
my
it
thing is
again.
this though. My thing is this. It all starts in the mind. And if you could convince my people that we just enemies to each other, because I know how it could seem, but here be the reality of it, right? Perfect example. The actual DLG. Yeah, I know what happened, but I can't feel no type of way because you niggas motivated me to get my shit together. It might not have been in the most nurturing way. Man, fuck, bro. We're not the most motherfucking nurturing people, man. But when we get it, we got it. Right? And those of us who get it, we need to fuck with each other. Like right about now. All four of us up here, hold up. All four of us up here get it. Are any of you niggas getting money together? Me and you don't count, Jimmy. That was a long time ago. So whatever you about to bring up, that wasn't no recent stuff. Don't bring up none of that. I'm talking.
No, we're not.
Yeah, I get you. Long term.
Since the pandemic started, have any of us made any money together or made any moves?
No.
Okay.
But see but that's my point though. So there's some land where everybody ain't going, like say in between outside of Olympia and Longview, that eventually one day is going to be a city, right? All we got to do is just start moving out there and buying that cheap property and building on it. Next thing you know, boom, boom, boom. There's 40 people, there's 100 people, then there's a little school, and then there's a little something. But we're not doing it. We're just sitting back. We're not creating our own community. Meanwhile,
Well, they're not thinking like that. They're
meanwhile,
not
the
thinking like
Asians.
that.
That's what I'm saying, though. That's
They're too
oppressive.
busy trying to shit on their brother down the street,
Right, but that's my
go
point.
buy
Then
that belt and shit, running around, doing
but you
stupid
get mad
shit.
at the Asians for doing that. They're gonna buy an area. They're gonna buy that for them.
Nah, you can't get mad. You can't get mad. You just got to get in the race.
Exactly.
But it seems like people are mad because they keep talking about it. That's why I
A
talk about
competitor,
oppression.
I don't even want to be around a motherfucker that just get mad because he's not a good competitor. You got to align yourself with the right motherfuckers. Like all you got to with me, and we have a conversation. All you got to do is say 2 or 3 things like that you doubting yourself or some shit like that. I already know not to align myself with you. You feel me? And that's how you got to go. And,
Right,
and
but
it don't take 100 people though.
Everybody,
it take a couple people, a few people.
What this dude is saying, everybody can't come. And that be
No.
the thing. You know me, bro. You know I'm running around here trying to motherfucking do, but I understand everybody can't come. Most of the people who I'm trying to help and fellowship with and get about bro, they can't even have this conversation yet. They got chemical dependencies, my nigga.
Man.
Motherfuckers is homeless, bro. But for those of us who actually are in a position to make some of this shit happen, if it's 5 of us, it's 5 of us. If we grow it to 50, we do. But we know everybody can't come. And there's gonna be a group of niggas who's just against the shit.
Right.
Well, here's the thing about it. See, we ain't pressing for like I said, we got millionaires in basketball. We have enough people to where it could happen. But people ain't pressing like LeBron James, all the black athletes. Let's take over black hair products.
You gotta get it going and let them press you.
Yeah, where I'm
What
at.
I'm saying, I don't have money like that. If I was in there, I would probably push for that.
Okay,
let's own the black stores in our neighborhood. Let's get into that.
You gotta start with one. You gotta start with one.
Right, but let's get into distributing.
That might be a food truck or something. That might be the start.
Farm, right. But we're not doing that, and the people with the money, they're not doing that. We're arguing them, but they're buying into like Kobe. He just before he passed, he put his.
Nah, the Mexicans is doing that. They getting to the money.
Right. But what I'm saying about us, you see, here we go with the Mexicans. Here we go being oppressed, talking about other people.
Well, that's how you learn. That's how you learn. If you're fucking up so bad and that team keeps winning, why wouldn't you take pages out of that book?
We looking that we could get it done too.
But that's what I'm saying.
Well, why are they 20 deep at the Home Depot right now?
But see, that's what I'm talking about.
And they paying taxes too.
You guys are arguing. You just said we had.
Yeah, we arguing, nigga. We already said we was gonna argue.
We had Black Wall Street, right? So if we know how to do it, we don't have to look at the Mexicans no more. We know how to do it.
Then we could look at
they know how to do it. The niggas that built Black Wall Street, that's not us. But that's not, and I'm not even speaking about me, but that's not I can go shake hands with 20 motherfucking niggas right now, or motherfuckers through my phone, or little homies, or whatever, wherever you want to go. And their mindset ain't even close to that shit. Our mindset wasn't there 10 years ago.
Jay Morrison could get $9 million out the black community with his scamming ass, I know that we could put something together to where we could get something popping. One thing about us is that it's all about promotion. It's all about presentation. If we get this shit going and we show real results, we'll make something happen. Look, bro, what you talking about, Jim? We ain't gonna be the ones around for it. We gotta initiate the process, brother. Our grandchildren, those are gonna be the ones who really initiate the tangible result of it. But it all starts in the mind.
Let me give you an example, man. I got my day one partner, right? This is stuff I'm talking about with like you said, not all of us are gonna understand. I made up a topic to where if I had $1 million, I wouldn't have to work again, right? Just $1 million cash. You know, these guys looked at me like I was stupid, started an argument to where that's the basic of the argument that I ain't talked to this nigga in 2 years, is because I would know what to do with $1 million and he wouldn't. And so he had to turn it into an argument and he had to turn it into something to where that's the stuff I'm talking about. If I was in the NBA and if I was LeBron, I would probably be like, look, bro, I need 1% from you. 1% from all you guys, and you know what I mean? Like all you guys, and then like I said, let that pot go back into the plight. But nothing's going into the plight. You feel me? And we have this stuff like we ain't learning, like cancer. Ain't no cure for cancer. But that yellow ribbon, that's paying people. I mean, that pink ribbon is paying people millions of dollars. It's paying an executive $250,000 a year. It's paying the secretaries. There's a lot of money coming from cancer or to try to fix something that's basically not fixable, to find a cure that they keep finding. They keep getting money, and then they'll donate some of this money to some people who's trying to fix something. But the bottom line is they're just getting money from people and recircling it. That's their plight, though, right? We're not even doing that. And you say we want to learn, we're not even doing that with us. Like I said, our hair is
That's a good topic. We're gonna have to pull one up on him alone.
Because
you know?
our strategy ain't together. And our logistics isn't together. Right? I tell you what, let us three get together and plan a party. Let Foxy and her crew get together and plan a party. Whose party's gonna have the best visuals off top? Yeah, you niggas quiet now.
I don't know.
I know you don't know. I know. Hey, Mr. Dr. Hood, are you gonna be real? Who's gonna have the best visuals party? Them or us?
Visuals, like what do you mean?
Below visuals, nigga. Everything at the party, the goddamn confetti. I don't know what.
Oh, okay.
Like you see what I'm saying? I don't even know what to say.
I thought you was talking about like advertisement or some shit.
Nah, I'm not talking. Look, an advertisement's an advertisement, but when they get there, we gonna have to have that.
Like the vision, like how it's gonna look, the setup, the decorations.
Well, we don't know who's all gonna put into it, and we don't know who's all on your team, my team.
It's me, you, and Jimmy.
Still, I got a team though. You know what I'm saying? So,
well, it ain't gonna be me because
like I got a cater right now. You know, I could just call.
Right.
I could have some shit done by fucking 2:00 today.
And all I care about is the music. You feel me?
Nah,
DJ,
I'm not talking about your resources.
Well,
I get it. Niggas got resources. I get it.
It's just saying that I wouldn't know who would have the better setup.
I wouldn't
know.
I
don't know what she got. I don't know.
Here's what I think. Here's what I think. When you dealing with trying to correct certain things, there's certain people who got a better understanding of the gaps we need to fill to actually get it correct. Then you got the people to really execute it, to say, here's what we need. You do this, you do that. How many times has a father been the one to execute what was told to him? These kids need to be doing this. Oh, okay. Nah, I'm the one telling you. Now, somebody else told you, here's what we need, but you executed it. What we got to do is figure out who needs to be doing what. I got an idea who needs to be doing what. I'm a better executor than I am a director. I could tell myself better what to do and show people what to do better than I could tell somebody else, right? Some of us have a gift of communication with other people like that. We got to get the right people in the right place, man.
Right. That's why we need everybody to hit that like button and that subscribe button. And we need people in that group to, you know, they
Tap
gotta
in.
subscribe to the channel because if they don't get the
Well, you
notification
know,
that we going
only reason
live,
they gonna tap in, we gotta get back to at least, we gotta start back where it started. We gotta get
well,
in
they
there and
gotta
start
learn how to hit that
ranking
button.
on people.
You know,
But we
it's
gotta get
easy.
people in there and start causing some tomfoolery first, which is
Yes,
sad.
if they
But
tap in, we'll do this. As a matter of fact,
Nah. The thing
speaking of
is, it's
tomfoolery,
easy to just hit the. They don't understand. That's what I'm saying. Like all of us on the panel right now, we should at least have 4 subscribers. You feel me?
I'll bring in 4.
You feel
Look,
me? You it's an action. It's easy. A lot of easy shit is so fucking hard to do, right?
facts.
Cause you just don't want to do the easy shit. We got to get back to the basics. You know, hit the button. Everybody in the group, hit the button. You know, if you're hearing this right now, we're gonna post it in the group. You know, they're gonna be able to check it out. They gotta actually hit the button. That's how the
where's the
machine
button? 'Cause I
starts.
don't even know where the freaking
It's
button
a
is.
subscribe button to the DLG
Oh, okay. Let me
channel.
see.
So when you go to this video on YouTube, you click on the DLG podcast right there. You should see it. If you know, I know motherfuckers
So
be
I've got it
texting
on
and
my
driving.
page. We on live, but I put the video up. Then you want them to press the
Boom.
button.
Well, where the video is from, you know, the info. It says DLG podcast right there. Boom. Hit that and then subscribe to the
I'm gonna
channel.
reshare to them so come hit the button. I'm gonna tell them again, come hit the button.
Yeah, because they gotta hit. They're not hitting the button. You know, it's enough people in there. You know what I'm
We got
saying?
somebody trying to get in, but I gotta walk them through how to get in.
What do you mean get in?
She said I'm trying. You guys gotta let me in.
Hold up, I gotta. I'm gonna do
Let
this
her
right
into
now.
the group or
No, she's in the group.
Is
She
she on the
must.
YouTube right now?
Let me hold on.
Because I put the link up in the chat right now. See, I don't see nobody in the chat saying nothing. If they up in there, then we could just pull them right up. So nah, it's just a little fundamentals. You know, I'm really talking to everybody that's gonna hear this. You know, because you know
So
you
we
that's
gotta
know
why
to
hit
we
the
that's why
button.
navigate.
that's why we're doing it. We'll get it right. We'll get it
You
right.
gotta
It
hit the
ain't it
button.
ain't it ain't
Hey, but look though, let's keep it.
We need a
Let's keep it on
tutorial.
the. Huh?
Yeah,
No,
now
I'm
we're
just
gonna.
talking
I'm gonna
shit.
get y'all through it. You know, I'm gonna get y'all through it.
Hey, look, I want to keep it in the black community because we seem to really be engaged with this. But here's what I want to know, and this is a real good question. I've wanted to know this people's perspectives. I'm probably gonna do way more listening than talking, but I'm gonna ask this question, and I would love to just start this with Fox. Is WAC 100 good for the black community? Right now, because Wendy Williams is gone, can we agree on that we don't have her?
Right.
what you mean?
So,
She's not part of the community?
well, she got health issues.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
Yeah. But yeah, just as WAC 100 good for the black community is
He's
that type
terrible for the
of.
black community. I'm gonna just go ahead and say it. You know, no matter what hood cred or you know whatever, I think the whole and whoever get offended, you know, it is what it is.
I mean, I was
I
liking
think.
Wack, but I'm starting not to like him now. You know what I mean? He just
Well, I
do
like people as a businessman, but if you
right.
in your
I was liking
40s and
him, but
shit and
he's
you
like,
glorifying gang banging and
He's
shit,
in
to
his
me
50s, bro.
that shit's whack. You know what I'm
He's
nah,
in
saying?
his
nah.
50s, bro.
I don't like what he did with Larry Hoover recently. That whole Hoover shit. I don't really like the extortion with Nip and all that he brought out he brought out that the whole Nip was, somebody's personal business, you know what I mean? Like, but it's out there. You know what I
But
mean?
that's the
Like,
respect that he had for him, though. It ain't like the temperature changed. He kind of was on that, you know, the whole time, kind of. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
but he's exposed that business, and we all
Hey, who
understood
this
that.
we got coming up? Who's that right there?
What you mean?
Now somebody's in the back. Hey, hit your camera one time. Let me make sure it ain't no troll.
Who? Everybody?
Whoever's in the back, they can hear me.
Stop camera? What do you mean?
Now I'm talking to them in the back.
Yes, he's talking to somebody else.
Oh.
I'm about to bring somebody up.
Yeah, but that dude just, you know what I mean? Like, whatever Nipsey was doing with his baby mama and paying somebody, that's, who cares? You feel what I mean? Like, what does that have to do with anything? You know what I mean? Like, but he brought it out, you know what I mean? And he made it to where now Nipsey's gay. And then, I don't know if you heard about the Larry Hoover thing, but they're trying to get out a story with Larry Hoover. And now they tricked him. And now all of a sudden, he got the rights to it. And he acting like he's the big dealio with Larry Hoover and Larry Hoover's rights. You know what I mean? It's like some corny shit to where, you know,
wow.
Yeah, he's, you know.
I thought, man, to me, because I ain't even heard this, but just his whole energy toward, I mean, the gang culture, it was what it was. But is this what we really want for our sons today?
But that's what it is in LA though. So no, it's not.
So do we want that though?
No,
That's my
but
point as a whole.
no, but we still condone it. Like that's a LA culture. Like, to be honest, when the gangs came up here, right? Like I say to it all the time, we shouldn't have never been messing with them guys. Like, it was Tacoma, you know what I mean? Like, it was Seattle, but somehow we got Crips and Bloods in Tacoma and Seattle.
Yeah, but see, we getting into another thing. We asking, is WAC 100 good for the black community?
No, he's not. We know that the gang culture ain't nothing. Come on, man. That's a
No. Here's what I'm saying. Even with the gang culture, because there's a bunch of stuff that go on with the gang culture that we ain't addressing. Right? We're not talking. Right now, we're talking about the stuff he's on, the things he's promoting. Right?
And
like,
let me bring this guest up in the back. What's going on?
Who is it? Me?
Yeah, it's you.
Y'all keep saying I'm in the back, man. This Sam.
Yeah, you in the back.
Who?
Hey, good morning,
oh, what up,
Samantha.
Sam?
Man, what up, y'all?
What up, Sam?
What up?
Mrs. Phoenix.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you know I had to use a different name to get on here. My shit was fucked up one time. But yeah,
You good? You one of the originals.
yeah, you know
Feel
it.
me? How you been though?
Oh, gee.
Man, I'm cool. I've been cooling, down here in the South, burning
How
up.
how my nigga Luck doing?
That nigga doing good. He should be on his way home from lunch in a few minutes.
Tell him I said what's up.
For sure, I will.
Yeah, real nigga right there.
Yeah. But what is you niggas talking
about? What you
about?
think about some of the topics?
Only thing I came in, I heard y'all talking about that one nigga, that whack 100 nigga. I just think he's exactly what his name say. Whack as fuck. Whack as fuck. I don't never really get what the fuck he be talking about. He's just whack to me. But yeah. It's cool. That's what I seen. I didn't listen to yesterday. That was an hour and some change. I ain't got time. Jimmy Quinn's doing all the talking. Shut his
I wasn't doing all the talking. See what we was talking about? See, we was talking about black business. You see what I mean? What if I was doing all the talking? But dang, man.
Oh, this nigga came in hot.
We did look.
His black business is talking.
Hey, we just was talking about that. See, prime example. Thank you, Sam, for being
You're
on
welcome.
time.
You're welcome.
Let's go.
Count on me.
Let's go.
So everybody agree WAC 100 is he's kind of not good for the black community.
Yeah. I want to see what these ladies have to say specifically on that. Because y'all got sons.
Correct. And I mean, my son grew up on the West Coast. A lot of his friends, they older now. And so they're like really, really into the gang shit. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, y'all know I'm from the East Coast, so I don't really do the gang shit too much. But as far as for y'all sons and stuff, yeah, like that's corny to me promoting that shit. That shit's old. Like, I just don't understand gang banging in 2022.
Like, let's hang it up.
Yeah, like it's old.
Let's hang this shit up. Like, we're going to be 2036 and shit. Motherfuckers still gang banging and shit.
Wearing flannel still.
That's why we can't have businesses and shit. That's another show. You know, it's just because we always flexing with each other. We gotta learn how to calm down and live amongst each other.
Absolutely. Like too much people still trying to prove that they tough. We know you tough.
Yeah, but that's bad for business though.
Absolutely. It
When
is
you're
bad
trying
for
to be
business.
tough, that's bad for business.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I think we gotta think about that a little bit.
Promoting gangs to me is just like his name is whack.
Yep.
We've been losing way too many. It ain't even the older folks dying no more. It's the young kids dying. They didn't their friends, half of their friends is gone.
Yep.
And if you're out there promoting that and thinking that shit's cute, I mean it's not. It's giving the wrong message. We're not giving them a chance to do anything else but gang bang. I mean, they ain't trying to get no more education no more. They ain't trying to get no. They trying to get money through the gangs, but it's not the way that they should get it. They're killing each other for it.
Right. Like, do y'all listen to Wallow and Gilly at any time? Like, Wallow be spitting that shit to them young niggas. Like, he just was talking to Thug and them like a week ago. Now they locked up. He was just talking to the other nigga who had got killed. I forgot. He was talking to him for like a week. But it's like some of the older cats, they do their part, but them young motherfuckers do not want to listen to that shit. They still trying to prove shit to each other, and it's corny.
Right, right. Well,
Yeah.
But where does that
speaking of
start
Young
though?
Thug, no, go ahead.
It start with
My bad.
niggas like you. No, I'm just playing.
No. There you go. There you go, Sam. Don't start that. It starts with our foundation, and we don't want to get into this, and maybe it's going to be one of our topic is our foundation is the church, which is rooted on a bunch of fictitious fantasy when you break it down, and that's most of our good people, our good black people. They come from that and they believe that. So there's no way you can really be this rooted in this and then have a reality to go out and say, hey, as black people, we need to do this. Most of our black people are into this church stuff. And so that's where we got to break down
Right.
first, and
That's
then
why. That's why not 100 motherfuckers on this panel right now. It's only 5.
Right.
We know that we're rare in the way we think. And that whole concept. Yeah, they good people. Those are all our good people, but they don't have the mindset
to
to
free
want
us
to
from it.
research, and they
Right,
just want to sweep everything under the rug and still
right,
celebrate this and that, even
right.
though this. You know what I'm saying?
When
So
it's right there in front of them what it is. You feel what I
exactly.
mean? It's right
After
there in
after
front of
all
them
these
that,
years,
right.
you know.
Right.
So
You
nah,
get
we're,
what, get what
we're
I
a
mean? And
rare
so,
rare breed.
but yeah,
Most
onto
definitely.
that movie, onto that young
Young.
thug stuff.
Yeah. Speaking of Young Thug, I'm glad y'all brought it up.
Oh Lord.
Fox gave me the topic,
Uh-oh.
and
Young Thug.
so I said, you know what? Let me go do my due diligence and peep into it. And I saw this video, and it was very because
Oh shit.
I've been in this situation. When when you're out, you kind of running around, you're doing your thing, everything is good, and then soon as you get in that arraignment room and you
Oh
got
yeah.
the state ish,
Oh yeah.
gear on, and it's deer in headlights, it's the phone calls and all the, everything, so I kind of felt, this guy's situation because I've been in some shit before, but the allegations and whatever was
Oh yeah.
ridiculous,
They're cooked. Them niggas been running that investigation for the last 8 years. Them guys are cooked. Like,
Let me
they don't come unless they're absolutely about to seal those indictments.
let me dig in here real quick with y'all, and you guys can react.
Watch out.
All right, great. Thank you. And good morning, Mr. Jeffrey Williams. My name is Judge Rashida Oliver. You
Can
are
you guys
here
hear it?
on a bench
Yep.
Yeah.
what we call our
Yeah.
benchmark calendar for Fulton County Superior
This shit
Court.
heavy.
Be aware that on this calendar, you are here because you have been indicted under 22 SC 182273 for conspiracy to violate the Racketeer Influence and Corrupt Organization Act and participation in criminal street gang activity. I brought you forward so that you can be put on notice that for the felony charges that you received, you are to be presented before the judge, Honorable Judge Earl Glanville, at the next available calendar that will be presented in courtroom 8F at 9:30 a.m. The date at which you are to appear at this time, I am not aware of. But be aware that you have the right to remain silent and not incriminate yourself while you are there and anywhere else. Anything that you say can be used against you. It is my understanding that you are being represented by Attorney Ryan Steele. And
yeah, he don't. That ain't the look on his face.
Nah, and the dude, the lawyer was like, "I'm gonna fight till the end of till the last blood of my body." Now you gonna fight till that nigga's money run out.
Right.
You gonna fight till his money run out.
Well, he might got action though. I mean, all it's gonna take is some people to say, you know, is to fold the right way.
First appearance, other than you're verifying.
Well, they apparently they got his lyrics that
Yeah,
he's been rapping.
yeah.
Nah, but that ain't happening though. Like,
Oh no, it's happening. And Georgia's
that's
different.
gotta
Georgia got
change.
GBI. Oh no, Georgia has the GBI. They have their own like FBI, you know, that they can use that. She said it yesterday.
But it's entertainment. Like, so we're gonna start saying, so then we're gonna have to get into Hollywood and all that, right?
No, we're gonna have to get into Georgia because that's where them niggas is from, Georgia.
But I'm just saying,
and the GBI is on their ass.
Entertainment is entertainment. If they've said it's entertainment, it's entertainment. Nobody takes this literally.
Okay.
I mean,
nah, but a bunch of literal shit happened though, bro.
Correct.
Yeah, he's implicating himself.
A lot of the shit that he was rapping about, it happened. I could see if it was unfounded shit. You know how most niggas get on there and lie about all the bricks they had. No, a lot of the shit that he was rapping about, it's proven shit. So
it can be based off a true story, shit. But what I'm saying is, it's a fine line that's gonna be exonerated and everybody's gonna be out of jail. So he might go to jail now, but I guarantee you later it's gonna be, you can't get charged for your lyrics.
Later when?
Right, because you heard the bitch ain't have no date. That really means like August. She
yeah,
ain't have
but
no
what I'm
date
saying
on
is,
August.
eventually it's gonna be okay to say you can shoot somebody in rap, and because everybody's talking about it. So, or they're just gonna start arresting everybody. They're gonna start going back and getting Too Short and Snoop and E40.
Nah, because they know.
They want this guy.
They know
I'm
that them
just saying,
niggas.
there's a
bro,
precedent
me and you talked about this. There's no question. This shit's by design. You almost can't even come out if you a fake nigga talking about rapping street shit. All these dudes coming out,
with
they
their real
have
stories.
records.
Yeah, with their real stories.
Right.
You understand, Jim?
No,
well, the boy just got stabbed.
They say the boy got
stabbed. The other guy.
They just stabbed that nigga. They tried to stab that nigga in his head, and then they came again. Like, like
I guess he sent the hit to the jail or some shit.
YFN Lucci, and he had told, like, when he first went in there, he was like, "I'm telling you guys, these niggas is on me." And they tried to stab him the first time, and then just recently they had 2 more niggas try to come at him, and they're like, under the direction of Young Thug. Oh Lord. Then he rented a car and did a murder in a car. Like,
he
Lord.
shot at the bus. He didn't. I don't think he murdered nobody. He shot at the bus.
Nigga.
Yeah, well,
bro, you see how much time these niggas is getting for attempted murder or reckless endangerment?
Get more time for that. You might as well kill a nigga.
You might. Hey, I'm trying to get
Jim,
the
I
youth
understand everything
to listen
you
to
saying.
this shit.
You know what? You know what we need to do? See, this is when you pull the reports up, because I can see better than I can hear.
You guys want to see a little bit more of this shit? Cause this it gets a little, you know, it ain't that long of a video.
Yeah, for sure.
Counsel, which would handle the first appearance issue. One thing
he don't look all right, man. He don't look like shit's cool.
Nah, he's giving these niggas are about to tell.
He thinking, his mind going a million miles a minute, and he trying to pay attention to them.
Now he thinking 6ix9ine was on to something.
Oh no, it's gonna be a bunch of this going on. Everybody snitched, still got guns in your videos and shit, and doing, you know, that's what's going on. 6ix9ine's getting away with it.
Absolutely.
You know, I don't know. We definitely probably gonna have him as one of the topics,
right?
Because he's just doing ridiculous, and your boy Whack 100's the enabler. You know, he's enabling them to do that shit. Because he the only so-called real nigga that's aligning itself with a rat.
Right.
And this is why we
Like
got
you
to get
stay,
rid of that
you
goofy ass
stay
nigga,
doing
bro.
interviews with Cuz. You stay talking
But
with
why?
him, giving him an opportunity to say whatever he gotta say.
But why didn't like? Here's what I would do. Say Tekashi came to Tacoma. Well, there got to be enough of us, nigga. 5 of us are gonna grab the bodyguards. 5 dudes for each bodyguard. Feel me?
Nah, I'm not doing shit.
I'm just saying.
Mr. Hood, pop the video.
Hey,
I'm just
listen.
saying. We can't just 5 of us on each bodyguard. What they gonna do? If we whipping the bodyguard's ass, he ain't got time, and then niggas get him. Then we all disappear. Yeah, you
Nah,
know what
people
I mean?
if people just stop going to Blueface concerts and shit. You know that'd be to me
I'm talking
more
about
than
whooping. I'm talking about whooping. Sikasi's ass should be whooped.
That's
by
the whole man. I wanna
That's
see
all I'm
this
talking
video.
about. Yeah, go ahead.
yeah,
Go
nah,
ahead.
I ain't
Get on
never
our
talking
topic.
about no shit like that. That's why these niggas in the position they in, getting
Yeah,
online
I'm
talking
just
about
saying.
shit.
I'm just
You know
saying what I
I'm
would do. He ain't coming to Tacoma. Nobody comes to
Nah,
Tacoma.
I'm not ever. Listen, I
Man,
just gotta.
Tekashi, listen.
I'm just saying my
Look, look,
disclaimer. This is
look,
my personal
look,
disclaimer, bro.
look.
You
I
know
hear
what I'm
you.
saying?
You niggas is talking. Man, that dude is a federal officer, nigga.
Correct.
All right.
Correct.
Look, all I'm saying
Now
is,
listen. You think you talking about an informant, don't you?
You know, he
That
works.
that dude's he's an bro. Man, I don't want to. Hey, man, run the video before we end up in trouble.
Nah,
You can't
dude just
threaten
talking
no
about the
officer.
bail and
This
stuff.
nigga, this nigga's threatening. He's an officer.
Yeah.
threatening
Yeah,
the
they just
Okay.
talking
officer.
about the motion that they
All
trying to
right.
file to
You
get the bail.
What I'm saying, man, I'm just saying,
nah.
man,
Let's
all the
watch the
people who don't
video.
like him, he's in New York. I mean, he's in Miami. They got see, we in Washington. We don't have 100 partners like some of these guys. You feel me? At the most, we got probably 7 solid niggas that we could really say is solid. We could run with. These guys be running with 100 homies, bro.
Yeah, that's hot.
And they don't be.
Everybody got their phone out, looking
They
goofy
don't.
as fuck.
They don't
Yeah,
know
but
them.
yeah,
You
but
know what
what
I'm
I'm saying
saying?
is,
That's why they all getting locked up because they doing dumbass
man, I'm
shit.
saying they can be calculated where you 5 running here, you grab that bodyguard, you 5 grab that
That's what I'm
bodyguard,
saying. We gotta
you
do
5
that
grab
and
that
buy the
bodyguard.
business. See the energy that we got
We
to that.
we
Right,
can't.
That's that same energy that we gotta have to taking over these businesses and shit, bro.
right,
That's the mentality.
right.
We got it. We got it. Cause that was a good ass plan. It will work.
Hell yeah,
But
to work.
let's
We roll
strategize on something else though. You
It'll
know what I'm
work
saying?
all right. Work us
No,
right into a lengthy ass
hey,
sentence, nigga.
guess
That's the
what?
post.
He won't be coming out doing nothing to Dirk. He won't be doing all this little stuff he doing will stop. And then any bodyguard would think twice about even defending his ass. You feel me?
Man, all them do one thing about what I learned in my years and karma and everything, you know, motherfuckers got skeletons in their closet. They gotta live with that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? That ain't my responsibility, you know.
Facts.
No,
Other
that's not
than
mine either.
me, if I'm gonna support you or not. That's the only stake I got in it. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm gonna support you, like I wouldn't probably go to a Blueface concert, you know, just because of that. You know,
Hell no.
Just because of whack? Nah,
Yeah,
shit.
nigga.
yeah.
Well,
I
here's the
mean,
thing,
like,
bro. We
That shit,
fucks
'cause
with
them songs are weak as fuck.
we fuck with Blueface up here. He done came up here and
not
showed love.
even,
I
Hey,
ain't gonna
that
front.
if I
but that
like
don't mean
blue,
that I'm gonna buy a ticket for him. And
Right.
it's nothing wrong with that. There shouldn't be nothing wrong with that.
When
But my
Blueface came up
choice
here and he
just
was in
not to
I
buy a
can't
Tacoma,
ticket.
support nothing Whack
all
100
I'm
is
I
saying
wouldn't
doing,
is,
go.
nigga.
when Blueface came up here and he was in Tacoma, he showed some love, kind of like why we fuck with E40. When E40 first came up here, nigga, he sat in the back with Tacoma niggas, and it was the first starter actually at the Rialto, just right down the street. He was the first starter that was cool with niggas being in the hood, being around them, and not being scared, not being shook, and just showing love to where it was like, so forever we fuck with 40. You know, 40 will tell you he's good in Tacoma. Just ain't nothing in
Whack
Tacoma for
100 could
40.
Whack 100 could call me to cater. I'm not doing it, my nigga. I can't support nothing he's on, bro.
So you ain't gonna fuck with Blueface because of
I ain't fucking with Blueface either.
Hey,
Well, you know,
sometimes you got to set a message. You know,
the thing is this,
you
bro.
got to set a message. Now, Blueface's
He's doing so
sales
much.
went down, then he wouldn't fuck with Wack. He'd be
Whack
like, you
100
know
is
what,
doing.
Wack, you into too much shit. Your name's in too much shit. It's fucking up my brand. He'll move on to somebody else and probably get bigger. Probably actually be the big artist like I know he probably wants to be. You know,
I would honestly
The
hope if
politics
y'all
of it
probably
is
fucking with Whack
Blueface
100,
probably
y'all would
saved
have a
by
problem. Like,
yeah,
I mean, bro,
I'm
this
not
dude,
into that. Only stake I got is rather if I buy a ticket to the concert or not. That's the only stake I got. I don't wish nothing bad on none of them dudes.
so
They
you
gotta
mean to
live
tell
with
me,
that.
man, anything he's doing is some monitor shit. Like, what we gonna do? He fucks with the feds, bro.
So quit fucking with Baby, quit fucking with Lil Wayne, quit fucking with Drake, quit fucking with all these niggas right now.
Oh, what? Because
Whack
they all fuck
100.
with Whack 100.
Why you say that?
Baby's
fuck
the
with
one who
Whack.
put him on.
Oh, because
Baby
he's part
put
of that Cash Money shit.
Yes.
They
See, you
could
guys
go
ain't
too. I
gonna do
don't know
that.
them niggas.
You guys gonna focus on Whack.
Nah,
You know,
he put him on. I mean, to not get all over the place.
you know, but
Nah,
you
like
know,
we could go all over the place.
He
nigga.
put
You
him
should-
on.
you-
He put
you
him
could
on
go-
way
That's how
before
Baby
this
guys-
Takachi shit.
that's how these guys became.
No, those relationships and what he became and all that was
Come on,
before
man.
Takashi snitched. Okay, like
Them niggas ain't
with
dismissing
all
them,
fair
though.
due.
Them the guys ain't saying nothing. Ain't nobody from Cash Money saying. I ain't heard Birdman say, "Man, I ain't fucking."
That's
with
why
you
I said
no
it's
more,
my.
man."
I don't care. I don't care what Birdman do. That's what Birdman do.
Birdman.
But
feel me?
Bro,
Birdman is
Birdman
he's
steady
still
rubbing his
under
hands
Birdman.
together. Hey, Little
He's still
Wayne,
under.
nigga. Why you
He's
bringing
still under
Birdman up?
record.
Since you want to get where Wayne's money at?
I don't know.
You
I
talking
don't
about
fuck
what
with
Birdman said? Ain't Wayne his son? Ain't that his son?
I don't know.
Hey man, play the video because me and Jim gonna start arguing like we be doing.
Nah,
I don't want
that
to argue
video's
with
out
him.
of there. That video's out of there. Let me see. What's going on, Sam?
Sam gone. Oh no.
Nah, my bad. You know, I working from home on the phone. I gotta talk to these learners. I got you niggas still going though. I'm gonna chime in when I get off the phone with this learner.
All right.
All right.
Let's get back to the YSL shit.
Well, dude,
So he's in there. He's telling on people now. So that's the one who's telling them somebody got caught.
I don't know. I just know it's some deep shit, and I kind of wanted to just
So basically
touch on it and
So it's like the movie stuff, like you know how when
well, it's some deep ass shit. You know,
It was
sitting
in-
there
yeah.
looking at RICO charges and all this shit,
you gotta
No.
kill somebody.
But that's what
racketeering
they
for
was
murder
running.
and shit.
Listen, that's what they was running down in the video. When Dr. Hood had the video up, this why that video was telling us a lot.
Go back to the video, Dr. Hood, for a little bit. Where we
Well,
left
that's what
off
I'm
before we
saying.
start
All he's gonna talk about is the motion
charges.
for the bail. That's it.
Oh,
It wasn't
okay,
that
okay.
long. She already talked about it. That was the charges.
Right.
You know.
But you see in movies though,
These
happens
niggas
in
got
movies?
RICO charges though.
No, but listen though, in movies, niggas get off for this. You know what I mean? Like, man, it's no question.
I know
We just gotta
RICO
keep-
charges, nigga.
No, the people who can intentionally snitch on you, they get killed in the movie. That's what I'm saying. But in reality, you don't kill your partners like this. So young Thug basically should have off this dude a long time ago. If we're going by movies and shit, you feel what I mean? And that's what be the deal in the movies. They just let these guys spread and become something that they're not supposed to be. You know what I mean? Like, dang, a nigga look at you like, bro, you got to take him out. And you looking at him like, damn, but that's my homie. But your homie's gonna do us all. You brought him in. Go get him. You know what I mean? Like, and then if
Man,
you don't go get
it's
him,
all bad. It's
then
all
guess
bad.
what's gonna happen to you?
It's all even if you do, it's all bad.
Right,
It's all
like-
bad. You're gonna lose.
Right.
After all that, you're gonna be the loser. You're gonna be the biggest loser. You might as well weigh 500 pounds and go on that one show because you're gonna be the biggest loser. You know. I seen it. I seen it all play out.
Well,
I
I
seen
seen it
all
all
the
play
shit.
out too, because I've been
And
around
they,
cats, but that's the same. I don't think cats. I don't know no cats that had a venom to just do that, like do that cold-hearted movie stuff. You feel me? Like that's been the problem. Like you remember, like 100 people from Tacoma got jammed, or when all the people got jammed. You know, that could have been easily, but nah. And I'm gonna tell you, rest in peace to one of the dudes, right? We called them Wimpy Burgers because a week before, 2 weeks before, he was just crying. A lady had hit him and he was on the corner. But once he learned how to steal a car, he was useful to some of these dudes. So they had him stealing a car. Now he had watts in his pocket. And we was like, bro, what is he doing hanging with you? This dude we knew who he was, but the cats who went and got him because they didn't know how to steal a car, now was getting cars and getting money and stuff. Now he's rolling with these guys. Now he's somebody. We all seen this happening. You feel what I mean? Like, but if we was on the movies, we would have had to do the dude. You feel what I mean? But they didn't do the dude, and he ended up telling on everybody. And to us, we was like, well, that's what you niggas get for fucking with him. We still love the nigga because that's who he was. You niggas got caught up fucking with what we call wimpy burgers. You feel what I mean?
Yeah, but they
Wimpy burgers will
already.
Wimpy burgers will tell on you. You feel what I mean?
But
And
yeah,
see they.
but see, the mindset is we got to get out of that whole lifestyle, because that's why we're losing. You know,
And
that's
that's
why it's
why
just
we
a
right.
any, meeny, miny, mo, which friend go to prison type. Like, come on, man. We got to get out of that completely, because to be an Asian boy, to be a real ass Asian, and to be a real ass white boy, you don't have to go through no, like, we got to go through trauma to be a real ass nigga, or to get what a motherfucker would think is respect. You know, from my own people or my neighborhood or whatever. All the bullshit that I had to do, you know, compared to a Asian
right.
boy. He don't have to do shit. He could be a little puny little punk his whole fucking life, but he gets respect from his community. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
what he
so
does is gonna be enough.
so only dog I got in the race is I got boys that gotta grow up in this bullshit. So me, I'm trying to
You got
eradicate
daughters too, bro. Don't count out
all
your
of that.
daughters.
Yeah, nah, they don't get counted out, but they're
Right.
not gonna be picking up guns and shit,
But
and
you don't
all of
want them
that.
holding guns though. It's not about them picking up guns.
Man,
You
I
don't
want
want
them
them holding
holding
guns
guns.
for the
I want
next
them.
nigga and then doing crossing borders. You know what we did to these. You know what we did, bro. It's not like we don't turn. Me personally, bro, I don't turn a few straights into. You know, I gotta put a couple sacks on girls, so now they're out there to where I done did that to a few people. I ain't gonna
Yeah, but
lie.
I know a lot of girls that didn't do that. I don't know a lot
Right,
of guys that didn't do that. You see what
right.
I'm
I got
saying?
I got, I got what you said.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's
You'll
our
get a
that's our
few.
culture. That's our
You'll get a
culture. I
few.
get that. It's cool. Like I got a son. Like I said, I'm not struggling with my son. I'm good, but the struggle is it could always go left. Got a partner right now. I don't want to say his name, but he got a son, in jail for murder. You feel what I mean? And it makes me feel bad because it's my partner's name. You feel what I mean? So now everybody know that your son is in there for murder. But we tried. I see my nigga all the time. I tell him, like, come on, man. You feel what I mean? But
Man, nah, we got to get them on a whole nother mindset though. That shit didn't work for us. Like, even we had older uncles and older motherfuckers that used to tell us, "Hey man, pull us to the side and all that shit." That's not enough, bro. You know, it's not. And
so
even
right.
me, I I went to Washington Middle School, so let's say it's about a mile and a half from the school to home. Like, just that little bit of time right there probably wasn't more than 30 minutes.
A lot to get
A
into.
lot of shit to get into, man. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So we gotta quit being naive. Like, these kids ain't 14 and shit, smoking weed and shit.
Bro,
We got,
look, that's what I'm
And
telling
if
you. To
that's all
where
they doing, we lucky. We
you know
look,
lucky
what
if
I'm saying?
that's all they doing.
I'm just saying.
Flames. Let me
Yeah,
let me
bro,
tell you a
that's real
story.
talk.
Let me tell you a story about my son, bro. So I called my son like he was in a low point. I kind of knew he was smoking weed. I wasn't sure. I went to Chicago for a family visit. Now my sister stayed on 60th, no, on 49th, and 60th is O Block. So he's not far from all that, right? My nephew, who's from 131st, but it's how Chicago is. You don't be around there if you're not from around there. You grew up around there. So pretty much I let my son, my 16-year-old son, be with my 20-something-year-old nephew, and he's a mo. Feel what I mean? I just had to be like, look, nigga, But my son, what I found out, my son was smoking, drinking, doing the same shit we used to do, and he loved this shit. But I had to. The funny thing is, I had to change him around, and I called him a goof, nigga. That's goofy, nigga. I didn't teach you none of that. You've been out here doing that. I kind of exposed him, and we kind of came a lot further because he was exposed. I was like, yeah, bro. At your age, I was doing A, B, and C, but I wasn't doing that with A, B, and C. So I don't give a fuck about you doing what I was doing. I ain't no hypocrite. But my point to that is this life is so glamorized that I had to give them the life a little bit. Nigga, I was tripping in Chicago. Nigga, I had a gang of Ainks being right by Old Block and all that. And there was like 3 or 4 gangs right in my little area. You feel me? Like I'm looking at people, people's looking at me, and my anxiety's up. You feel what I mean? My son likes this shit. He got into some type of, you know what I mean? Like it made him think he was hard or something. I don't know. You feel what I mean? And it bothered me. But we got a lot closer after that trip. After I called him goofy. After I, you know what I mean? After I set him straight with it, like, yeah, bro, we don't. You're a goof if you follow that. I ain't racist, you know. Now, and I told him, because to be honest, if you do it, you know how we go. We gotta go hard and all that, nigga. You gonna go to prison. You feel what I mean? Like, so don't do it. Because I'm not going to let you do it halfway. You ain't going to be no buster around me. You feel what I mean? So it was just a conversation that, not that I say we shouldn't have had, but I just realized, like, they just go to it, bro. Like, it's what they want. You feel what I mean? Like, so how do we do it? Right. How
You
do we
gotta
do it,
keep
bro?
you gotta keep them up under your wing longer. All this
Bro.
off the port shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, because it's a
Yeah.
lot of casualties that happen. Like I had a few homies call me, and they son got killed and this and that. You know what I'm saying? And that was some of the hardest shit to do. Sit on the phone, like, I didn't know what to say. Like my son's is
Right.
in the back room arguing over the game. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? His son, you know, gets out and, gets out the kennel and goes down the street, catch a bus here, there, how kids do. Just what we used to do,
Right.
you know? They're just being kids. They're fearless, you know?
Right.
So my only fear is to not, because every year is beneficial to my family and the people that I'm around. So it's just not give them enough, not give them another 40. I want to give them another 40 at least, you know.
Yep.
So I'm just trying to get in a different mindset, man. I already been peeping y'all. Y'all got the, that will to want to think and strategize, and I already been checking y'all out
But
on the
look,
book and
that's the
shit.
thing, and I've been checking you out too, right? Because like since I came in the game, I came in the group. I didn't know you from Adam, right? But then
Right.
but I seen the respect you garner, but you didn't use it like a certain other individual did. You feel
Nah,
me?
never.
And you kind of understood like the power in you, and it was corrupt, and you didn't really want it. You feel me? Like
Right.
now as a grown man, you probably wish you never would have started the LP shits from listening
Nah,
to
I
you.
didn't. I didn't. I ain't got shit to do with none of that shit.
I mean, my bad. But you probably
Well, no, it
was
ain't
never
your bad.
involved.
I'm just telling you, you know.
You didn't want to be involved in it to where you was
Nah,
a
I ain't.
factor like you are. You feel me?
Nah, I
Like,
ain't never been a factor though. You know what I'm
okay,
saying? That's just
well,
we
I'm just
gotta
saying.
understand what about this internet shit.
My,
You
my
know what I'm
bad, man. My
saying?
bad. But yeah. It's just
This
niggas didn't want to be in what they were in. Like I said, to where I got out of it early because I ain't gonna lie, bro. When the stuff first hit, the coma first hit, I was cousin wearing blue rags with all the dudes, bringing the dudes to get courted. But I had a grandma, bro, who went to church, who church folks was coming around. And then I wanted to play basketball. There was a lot of people who just was like, so I made a decision way back then. You the homies, but I ain't got to do what you do. You feel me? And I've been standing on that for so long to where I'm me and you guys is you. And I might be on the fine line of it, but I know not to cross that line. You feel what I mean? And the only way I cross that line is for my mom, my brother, my uncle. You feel what I mean? Other than that, it ain't really been my business. You can wear what you want to wear. You can live where you want to live. You can do what you want to do, but just don't cross this threshold, and you won't. And I won't have to then understand why people go gang bang. You feel what I mean? Because I understand a little bit of it. You feel what I mean? And that's
Well,
what's messed up about it. I
we
had to understand that. But go ahead, man.
we got to keep our kids engaged and busy,
right.
right? Because one thing I'm gonna say, the streets. One thing I will give the streets is gonna give you 100 different things to do. You gonna be
Man.
ripping and running. It's going to command so much of your attention.
And you don't
You
need no
that
credentials
that
whatsoever.
it's yeah, it's your complete lifestyle. The same way a motherfucker who is just a straight athlete or a straight scholar, right? You ever watch? Y'all ever watch that documentary about the spelling bee?
I don't know.
Nope.
Well, there's this documentary about the spelling bee, and they were showing these kids prepping for it, and just how engaged they were with it, and just how much time it took for them to prepare for it. Man, shit, you guys don't got no time to be no Crips and Bloods or none of that. Because your thing is that when other kids is even doing recess, you working on these other words. Oh yeah, well when the other kids do recess, yep, I cut off one. We get three recesses, so I only play at the short ones. The longest one, I study. Yep, I hurry up, do my homework, give me a snack, play me a video game. I'm right on it till it's time to go to bed. And I'm looking at this, and it's hundreds of kids doing this. They're not just showing, they're showing the kid that lost in
Nah,
the
they yeah.
preliminaries.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'm looking at this, I'm just like, and it's anything. It could be jujitsu, right?
Now I know a
Everything.
lot of parents that they got a real good grip on their kids. I mean, not like that. That's just a poor choice of words, but
How's that a poor choice of words?
well, motherfuckers, they don't like aggressive language. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, shit, you were, yeah, well, okay, I got you.
Well, they
Yeah,
well
but
they well they just you know I know some fathers, mothers, they just don't let their kid be out here fucking around. Like you're not gonna see their
yeah.
son out here fucking around and shit, you know, and they keep them like that.
And we need more of that because that makes it easy on us. Right? If
Well,
if I
well,
know
it's
if
not
I
if it's not gonna be safe for them to just like we probably thought it was safe. All the shit we done been through, and everything running around, dice games, and we probably thought it was safe as shit, But to me, it just doesn't feel safe, and maybe that's
What?
just social media.
Hold on.
I was exposed to a lot of shit, the network all through the hood, just being able to be out there like that, you know,
yeah,
good and bad. you know, meet good people. It's who you are. I think, you know, when you're a kid, that's who you are.
But see what's so cold is that those of us who navigated through it, we take everything else so much seriously. Our parenting, our business, just because we always came from a good foundation. Like, I think a lot of people lose their way. I don't think that there's as many opportunities to find your way back, right? Because all the fucking up I did, I told my son, bro, you probably would have went to prison by the third offense that I got caught up. Like, you know, back we nigga do shit and just be cool. It ain't like that no more.
Right.
And we got to change with the times.
Right, exactly. It's way too many camera phones. Like I've been stressing.
Hey,
way
bro,
too much.
Not to interrupt you, but look, the funniest shit has happened. These African funny people, this dude is acting like he's in the bed, he's sick, and he wants some money from me. So I don't know how he got on me, but I hope it ain't coming from this live shit.
Man, he knows where the money's at. Man, hook him up, bro. He needs that.
I'm gonna show you guys. This shit is funny.
Man, hook. That's your guy. Hook
Hey, you
him
better
up, bro.
get that bread from them Nigerians quick.
No, he's trying to get some bread from me. What the hell
Oh,
you talking
hell
about?
no.
He about to.
Oh, hell no. It's a block.
He gonna
Yeah,
cream.
man, that's the Nigerian creep scandal.
Now I like how those on the phone it say spam risk. You guys don't get that on your phone?
Yeah, I get scammed likely.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. Yeah, I like that. Because that, you know, it just eliminates the extra
Yeah.
bullshit.
I block the hell out of them scam likelies too.
Man, my phone just be hanging up.
So aggravating. Gosh.
Yusef, come here.
Yeah, now we gotta you know, hey, you know, the DLG, even though we could say that it started on some negative shit or whatever, you know.
I don't give a fuck.
There was a lot of positive shit, and
in
then we can make it even more positive.
In the beginning, yes, we started off on a positive light.
Yeah, now the network was it. You know,
that shit was what's up. I'll be
just
telling
had to
people about that
navigate.
shit. People be like, "What?" I'm like, "Man, we was a whole gang."
Yeah, it was a whole different
level of shit. That shit was what's up.
Yeah, man, cats don't, you know.
We should have went to YouTube back then.
Right, and didn't even think about it. Because really, in our actuality, like, if for real shit, we could have capitalized, like, monetized on that shit.
That,
for real
that
talk.
shit would have definitely
And
became like a reality.
Like,
everything
real
was
shit.
easier back then. Like YouTube's hard right now. Back
Hell
then, you know, it was booming.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep.
It's still good, but shit, 10, 12 years ago, you know.
Yeah. Niggas would have been able to monetize for sure.
Oh yeah. Million subscribers, all that
shit.
You
know? Because we had a whole bunch of people in that motherfucker anyway. Like, just on Facebook. Man, Jimmy, Lucky gonna say the reason why we ain't monetized is because they ain't want to see Jimmy Quinn's win. I'm fucking done.
Real talk. We're gonna get into that, but I'm at the Y and I'm talking to my young dude. I'll be right back in a second.
They want to fucking through. Jesus.
What the? Who said that?
Man, that's Lucky. I just was telling him, you know, hold on.
Wait, hold up. Not my God. Man, look at this.
What's up, nigga?
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Right.
Of course. That's my man's right there.
Yeah. I was explaining. I was like, man, you remember his son? I was like, his baby mama got like her name Pepper, I think.
Yeah, I remember Shorty. Well, I know he ain't short no more.
Nah.
But listen though, because Lucky know what's up. Lucky see it.
Oh, I know.
Man.
You know,
man.
I know.
Just like Sam came on. Sam came on some Hater Tacoma
Lucky,
stuff.
Lucky,
Like,
you know you shouldn't be doing this.
Look.
That's okay.
The real.
That's okay. We go. Look, I get it because you've always you got a good sense of humor. I like that about you.
He's a real dude.
But you know, Look,
He
see?
been in the
Now
group
you see
too
what we dealing with?
because Sam is his woman. You know how many people was trying to get at Sam and they couldn't knock Sam. He's sitting right there watching them. He probably texting them back. They probably thought they had action at Sam. It probably was him.
You know my thing, G. A nigga can say whatever they want. I'm confident in.
But that's the whole point.
Shoe shine a nigga. Shoe shine him, Jimmy Quinn.
That's the whole point. That's the whole point. So this whole time,
this
has been under. You guys don't know Sam. Sam's been under luck, but niggas been thinking they've been having just because they DLG conversation. They thought they had action.
Man,
niggas knew.
Yeah.
Listen,
No, they didn't have no action. I knew this. You know what I mean? It wasn't for me to tell them. It was let them fall. He right about trying to get some change out of them. I don't know what Sam was a part of it.
It's a $3,600 ring on this finger. This ain't going $3,600, and that ain't drug money, nigga. That's a job. That's 8 hours a day and overtime, nigga.
Salute you.
There we go.
Salute.
See, that's that. Okay.
See, that's the kind of shit we need to be talking about and lifting up.
Now you heard that.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Okay. This worked out. I like that.
Real talk.
I don't say how much
I was worried at first.
When you put something on the ring, when you put some money on a girl's finger, you love her and you do some certain things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
you know, he got a job. You know, he never had no job.
Listen.
He work a job.
Nigga, I go to work Sunday, G.
Hey.
You know what I used to do, nigga. I don't do that no more, G. I
already know. Bro, you got up and moved to Atlanta and you're good. Your cheese and your people's is they ain't. Come on, man. You know, nothing but salute, bro. I salute you.
Yo, G, my son,
hell yeah.
Third year of college. My son about his third year of college. He ain't got no kids. He ain't caught no cases.
Yeah, man.
See, that's what I'm talking about right there.
Nothing.
That's what I'm talking about.
Right.
You know.
Right.
That's all I want to hear.
Right.
That's all I want to hear.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah, okay. This is what we talking about. That's beautiful.
Yeah. Growing.
Motherfuckers doing it. Give me some more motivation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We gotta grow up at some point. That shit gotta be.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
But he was right on it, bro, because you guys noticed when I came into DLG, I was from Tacoma, it was a Seattle group. And so the Tacoma cats got mad because I wouldn't be on the Tacoma Seattle shit. You know what I mean?
Right. I'm not from neither place. I'm from New York, so I was with all the
So Sam sit back and she laughs and she's actually hanging with haters who hate me. They'll be talking about me. She'll come up and give me a hug. You know what I mean? And go right back to them. Why you like that nigga? Why I like that nigga? The nigga's cool with me.
Want to see Jimmy Quinn's win, G?
Man. But guess what? Jimmy Quinn's gonna win anyway.
Man.
Hey, look, you ain't heard my slogan? I climb obstacles and jump over hurdles my whole life. That's what I'm gonna do. If you put it in front of me, I'm just gonna get around it or I'm gonna get over it.
Hey,
the hater can't stop nothing.
You know, everybody talk about how they didn't want to take a L. I ain't taking no L's. I ain't taking no losses. What these niggas ain't feeling and understanding, life is all about losses. You gonna take them. Man. It's just about how you bounce back after you take them. Because I know, it ain't about winning every fist fight, G. It's about if you got enough nuts to throw the hands, win or lose.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna take some L's. It's all right.
Yeah. Look, we'll get into my own one and only L when I was 5 shots in and got sucker punched. You feel me? 5 shots in. Ain't nobody ever. And look, a nigga just tried to steal on me and he took a 3-piece. I didn't even know he was coming, but guess what I did? I Floyd Mayweather each of the shot, then grabbed him and tried to body slam him. Guess what?
Floyd Mayweather, what'd you do?
I shoulder rolled him, bro. He caught all shoulder. Floyd Mayweather, the defense.
You always bragging, nigga.
Can I finish the story?
Yeah, go ahead.
And no, like on some real shit, on a serious note though.
No, let me finish first. I shoulder rolled the nigga. He tried to walk up to me and 3-piece me. Now anybody else would have been dropped. I just shoulder rolled him. Boom, he hit all shoulders. I was so mad though, I grabbed him to body slam him to beat him down. Guess what the crowd wouldn't let me do?
Oh, you talking about that one thing.
Nigga, I was gonna kill this dude. I didn't want to head up this dude. He tried to steal on me while I wasn't looking, but I'm just too Nigga, I Floyd him. You know, that's sort of role. You know what I'm saying?
That was what, a year? That was a long time ago, right?
No, that was about a year ago.
Okay,
See,
good.
I don't want
All right. I
no.
thought you had a new story, bro.
Okay.
Okay, I seen that.
But I tell you this, I don't want no problems. I don't want to be the cause of no brothers not making it home to their families. But I bet you I'm gonna come home to my family, or my family gonna press 5. Leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah.
Like, I want everybody to make it home to their families. If you ain't got a family, you got a pit bull, make it home to your pit bull.
Right.
But if you bother me, remember, I'm from Chicago, my nigga. I'm not one of these other guys from these other places. Everything them young niggas doing now that they putting on the internet, we didn't broadcast our shit. We move differently. But know that they got it from us.
We had this conversation. My people's from 131st and Everhard, and I had to go there and be there and they adopted me. Feel
Okay,
me? Like,
so you can ask your people about 108th and Airbrook, the dog pound, notorious.
Yeah.
You can ask them about
Wild Hunters. We talked about it.
Wild Hunters, nigga. That's what it
my
is.
people
Wild,
from 101st and Rose. My nephew from 101st and Rose. He's a Mo. I don't know what you know what I mean.
Mo Blackstone. Ain't nothing but stones over there.
Yeah. So you already know.
You know. But I'm old, G.
Right.
Yeah. Now I'm about to go back to work and operate a heavy equipment.
Yeah.
My nigga though. Like, hey, you know I had to ask about you when she came on, bro.
You know it.
Man, you know the first thing I said, my nigga Jimmy Quinn, they don't want to see him win.
Right.
Man, go ahead, go. Hey, Dr. Hood, go ahead and snatch that. Give Jimmy his own soundbite for that.
Right. Gotta make a sound for TikTok with that.
Yeah, go ahead and give Jimmy the soundbite.
Hey, you see?
Yeah, I'm gonna get a stream deck when I get my game up.
Right. No, but it's what I was gonna say. Like, in all seriousness, though, rest in peace to, I don't know if you guys in Seattle heard about it, but we in Tacoma had like an OG just got killed, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we was having this conversation, me and Lucky, and he was like, wow, you wouldn't think that you'll get killed at that age, and da-da-da. And I said, well, I'm not saying this no other way. I respect my boy. That was my nigga. He was cool as fuck. Even the nigga that's supposed to be involved in the shit, he was always
my
cool.
Nigga.
But it's like this.
How
many, because he was like at 56 years old. I said, but how many 56-year-old niggas is at an after hours? Most 56-year-old niggas is either in the bed getting ready to go to work, or they doing some other shit. And
guess what the argument was about? Yeah, I even take it further. I keep it deep. Niggas don't like me, but we all know, me and Reggie was in an argument over some Trump shit. But the same type of the argument was what people feel. The nigga ain't never been to jail, and he's around flossing on niggas. And niggas, you know what I mean? And so that conversation came up. It always comes up. Nigga, you snitching. And he gonna defend himself on it, and that's what they got in the fight. But so and see, my nigga who I hang with, Maine, the nigga who when I went and got you, and we was up with me and my nigga came and got you, that was the nigga who he got in the fight with.
Yeah.
Got him
See,
shot.
I ain't even going front. I don't even fuck with after hours at all.
Nigga, like.
At all.
Nigga.
You feel me?
Yes, real talk.
It's too much shit that you hear happen.
Yeah. Like when I was in my early 20s, of course I went to that shit.
It's like a roller coaster that a motherfucker fall off that bitch every summer. Like, are you gonna get on that motherfucker?
Yeah.
Shalisa Say lost her son in the after hours.
Yes, she did. And now the thing is, he was with some older niggas. He was only 17. He
shouldn't have been in there, but we're not gonna get into that story. But because it's like I know the real to the story, and it kind of pisses me off. But because if I say something, niggas will be mad at me about it. You know what I mean?
Don't get niggas mad at you over nothing.
It's just a bunch of people have passed, and like you said, people give her shots off what she's doing good, but she done made it into a platform. And I don't like that because nigga, her son shouldn't have fucking been there.
He shouldn't have, which is true.
So as a parent, how do you get to go then be all this?
But who seen him there and told him he wasn't supposed to be there though?
Nigga, but that's kind of what happened. That he wasn't doing what he was supposed to do. He was in there trying to fight some niggas, bro. All bad, man. And like I said, the real deal about it, it's just all bad. It looks bad. For me, that's why I say to where Sam's
Hey,
a
well,
real.
you
He's
know
gonna
what?
keep it real.
I wish somebody would, if somebody
And this
saw
is
my son there, they would check him. You know,
Right.
this is
Get
this
what
is
the
But
fuck? Let me call Peaches right now. Get your ass out of
I
here.
hope there wasn't somebody there that could have easily de-escalated the shit and didn't do it.
there's always
You know what I'm
somebody
saying?
there who can de-escalate
Yep.
something.
Yep.
You know what I'm
niggas
saying?
can't,
Like,
You know.
niggas can't do that. Say nothing that comes in acting tough from the rip. Like it wasn't
hey,
even
but listen
no.
though, let me say this though. What you was just about to kind of not really touch on, but where you was headed with what you was saying.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's what you don't say that keeps us on code and keeps us unified, right? Sometimes we just have to let the narrative be the narrative for the greater good of ourselves, because we know for us to tell everybody what really happened
Right.
is going to send ripple. And sometimes we just don't need that. It's not that you enabling or you lying. You just looking at the greater good of us.
Which ultimately it's a whole youth center built behind that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like it's certain programs that's being available to the
Nah,
kids.
nah. That's another thing. And I'm not
Huh?
gonna get into that. That's what. See, that's what I'm saying. You know,
See,
I'm
no, I
messing with the
don't know.
kid.
I just
See,
see on
look,
Facebook.
I'm gonna put it
I'm
like
not
this. They don't want to let Jimmy Quinn's win as a real deal thing. You know, everybody's coaching now, but there's only one person who can say Marcus Trufant, Abdul Gaddy, the All-American, a bunch of college graduates. This is why Jimmy Quinn's ain't coaching and all these bums is coaching. They messing up kids, and they're okay with it. But when my uncle had the Boys and Girls Club and Jimmy Quinn's was coming from college, like I said, we produced a McDonald's All-American. We got a Marcus Trufant. We got people who went to Gonzaga. We got college degrees. Now look at the Tacoma kids. What are they kind of doing?
on
Not
drugs.
when we had it,
They
right?
on.
They
Not
probably
when
got
the
some good
Quinns has had
athletes
it.
out there.
So
It's
no,
some
no, my
good
point. But
athletes out.
listen to what I'm saying.
It's some
They're
athletes.
not producing the college grads that we produced.
Now he got a point because he talking about that era, like he's saying, where Gotti came from, that era of niggas.
Gaddy's my best
But
friend's son. Abdul
right,
Gaddy, that's my
yeah,
best friend's son. Where do you think
yeah,
he got
we
his
know his
game
dad.
from? That's
Yeah,
a
we know his
McDonald's
dad.
All-American.
Well, shit. Look
Right.
at the boys from Federal Way. That's right in the middle.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm talking about Tacoma. I'm talking about Jimmy Quinn's don't want to win in Tacoma. We're talking about Tacoma, what Tacoma done did. See, somebody from outside can see it so clearly. People who are in there are part of the part of the crab of the barrel. They don't want to see it.
What about Milton? Milton's close.
Nigga,
You
Milton
know.
ain't nobody came from Milton. Nigga, nobody goes
The
to
boy,
Milton.
the number one recruit out of high school, he go to
I
Ohio
guarantee.
State. His name is JT. He's out of Milton.
I don't
And
know,
if you
man.
look at the mock draft in like 2 years, I think he's a sophomore now.
It's like Bobby
But
What
Dollar, ain't it?
he's number
what
one.
I'm talking about, look, I mean, what I'm talking about, Mr. Hood, is this. There was a point in time when my uncle David was the director of Al Davies. When he was the director of Al Davies, I ran the gym. From that, if you wanna take the kids that came from who was under me, there's Rashi Wortham who's doing his thing. There's Josh Barr. There's everybody who came up in that gym. There's Chucky. Look what they're doing.
Yeah.
Then you take these guys, kids now, and you ask what are they gonna be and what are they gonna do? Tacoma ain't even been in the Tacoma. We haven't even been in the Tacoma Dome. They call it Metro Dome. But all my players went to their schools and we was in the dome. Period. And this is another thing when you see me walk around in Seattle why I'm so good with Seattle. Because for one, I used to bust Seattle niggas' ass, right? And when I brought my kids up when I was coaching, I followed Seattle. They used to bust our ass, but guess what? They knew we was coming, right? They knew Taxi the Hoopers was coming, or them is Jimmy's. You know what I mean? They had to do us. My point to that is, they don't want to see Jimmy win, so they just took me straight out the element. And all they do is lie about. They just dirty my name, dirty my name, dirty my name, to where. But these guys can go gang bang and sell drugs, and coaches are shooting, and they're still
So
coaching.
you said they try to blackball you from coaching?
Bro, they done lied on me on Metro Parks. They done, nigga, three or two parents and one person went up there and said I did this and this. When I did the public disclosure on it, This is what Metro Parks did. This is like I said, the city did. The person's name is Hankins. In the piece of paper, the name is Hamlin. The person don't even exist. They suspended me for getting into a fight with a person that don't even exist. I could sue Metro Parks if I wanted to. I ain't going through it. When I went and got the paperwork, and then they had to let me in again. And then just recently, I was coaching with them, trying to coach, and I had to give it up. As soon as I got there, they had a white lady, a fat white lady who couldn't even run, and I went and got the ball. And then they calling me, well, you was over the court. We think we're going to have to suspend you again. Because the fat lady who's supposed to be a referee won't go get the ball, and I ran under the court to go get it. Right? But my point, and this is Metro Parks, which has a monopoly of the whole Tacoma. So when somebody like Luck sees it so clearly from the outside looking in, they don't want to let Jimmy Quinn's win. That's a fucking true statement. And it gets deeper than it's the barbers, it's the barbershop niggas who I go in there, go in the barbershop and bring my name up and watch all these niggas who couldn't accomplish what I did in a week.
Which barbershop?
We'll put it like this. I can't even go in a barbershop because the beautician in there, every time I come in there, start talking shit. And I said, bitch, if you want to give me some pussy, this ain't the way to go about it.
I'm about to
They're gonna use that.
This nigga's old.
That'll keep your ass up out the barbershop.
But she's a beautician though. In the barbershop in my neighborhood. Feel me? And she wants to come in there and be on my bumper. And when I just tell her, basically, bitch, get off my bumper, because if you want to give me some pussy, this ain't the way to go about it. You feel me? And I can't even go in that barbershop no more. So
Really? I can't believe these niggas.
Come on, bro.
We got seven subscribers to this bitch.
Come on, bro. You don't look. I'm gonna go in. It's just
we got 7 subscribers to this motherfucker.
This is why James Flames came at the right time.
Hey, this is.
We got 7 subscribers to this bitch.
Look, Flames. When you hit me with this thing, it's been right on time. What I'm gonna do? I got a gang of shit coming up that's gonna expose all this shit. Niggas you gonna look at some of these niggas like, yeah, it's the city.
Just keep it professional, man.
My bad.
Like I said, I don't want nobody like this. We ain't gonna get in trouble for doing this shit.
Nah,
right?
he ain't gonna get in trouble.
Like,
we ain't gonna get in trouble. But the truth,
like I said, everybody's gonna be able to live a regular life. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to. It's funny. Shit's funny. We bring up like Young Thug shit, but at the end of the day, it's to have a positive message.
Look at this look at the African, man. The African keeps calling me, man.
Oh my.
Oh yeah, everything is going in on a positive note. That's what we here for.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That's the whole purpose.
I don't want to start beefs and all this extra shit and motherfuckers coming up out the woodworks, and you know. But we could laugh about what we did and different things that happened in the group. You know, it's hilarious. You know what I'm saying?
That's funny. We need to find the fat nigga and the one bitch who was putting all them pictures up there. Tamika, I think her name was, because she ended up being like a black raggedy looking bitch.
Oh, Tamika.
Yeah,
the wifey.
And the fat nigga, what his name was, like Armand or something, or what was his name? Fat nigga, and he was catfishing. Oh my god.
Major Moss.
Shit.
No.
Talking about Major Moss. There's a lot of stuff.
And they was catfishing before the show even came out.
The what?
You remember the funniest thing is though? You remember the thumb? Remember the nigga who looked like a thumb who was going with Kamisha? Somebody put the thumb on the picture, like that was his picture.
Man,
you remember that dude?
Okay, yes. And
I seen him. He was in Christina Williams' house. I don't know how he got in there.
Oh my god.
And yeah, I'm calling out the name because we just got into it over this shit. She act like she had a thumb ass nigga in her house. You feel me? Man. And I was laughing because whoever put up the thumb,
bro.
Come on, man. She had the thumb ass nigga in her house, and I'm in there and I'm laughing because whoever put the picture up of his thumb, the nigga really looked like the thumb. And so I'm just in my head, but I gotta be cool with the dude because she got the nigga in the house. I don't know how he came from New York. He was fucking with Tamika so wifey, and the next thing you know, he ended up in the hood. This shit is comical.
Nah, right? Shit was comical. I used to wake up in the middle of the night just
the dumb
cracking
shit,
up.
The dumb shit. If we find the picture of the thumb, bro, like the thumb, dude, this shit is. I couldn't make this shit up though.
I remember when motherfuckers used to come in there and like say some shit, and then everybody would just go in and they'd be like, "This was just a study for my college class." Da da da. No, this wasn't no study for your motherfucking college class. Then they'll be like, "Oh no!" This one bitch was like, "I am on my bathroom floor. I'm about to kill myself." We was like, "Well, kill yourself, bitch." Oh, it was a mess.
Call right after you do post about it.
Yeah, but we're about 2 hours in. Probably our next show, what, Saturday night?
Saturday night, and
All
then we're
right.
gonna
9
do the
o'clock?
Monday morning, same time, 7:30 to 8:30. We just dragged on, at least we'll get an hour in. You know what I'm saying? Fuck
Nah,
it.
it's going to 2 hours. We've been in since 7:30, so 9-11 Saturday night. Tune in. We'll get the topics.
All
You know
right,
what I'm saying?
well,
Cause I gotta kind of get niggas stomachs growling. I've been up since 5:40 because my son, I gotta get him up at 5:45. But I've been up since 5:15, and I just came to the Y. Feel me? You gonna see this Bruce Lee buffing his back.
The
Man, bro, you don't
DLG.
sit your goofy ass down.
Look, it look like I just got that from you. See Martin when the dude
niggas
came,
over 40
buff
getting
ass
the gym
nigga
for
came
2
in.
weeks.
Hey,
Niggas getting
the
the
buff
gym for
ass
2
nigga
weeks
came in
over 40.
for Gina though to do Gina's party. See when the buff ass nigga came in and he came to Martin's house first, and Martin was looking at him like, "Who this?"
Man, shit, I'll be watching them Martin reruns all the time.
Yeah.
All the
He said,
time.
"Tommy,
You gotta
you
have
got something to tell me?"
cycles. That
He said,
weightlifting.
"Tommy, you got
have
something to tell me,
cycles.
Tommy?" That shit was funny. When he started flexing on the big dude, like,
You gotta
Yeah, I
have a
remember that
90-day.
shit.
You gotta have a 90-day cycle. Take a little rest. Do another 90-day cycle. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? You just can't
Nah.
do it for 2-3
Hell
weeks and then
nah.
think you're just chiseled up.
Yeah.
Because
But
the
look.
only person that'll think you chiseled up is yourself.
right. But look,
Correct.
if you can see me, I got the body of a chiseled up, but if I take it off, you see it ain't too chiseled. But
Now, I'm just speaking in
short.
general.
Hell yeah.
Man.
It looks real chiseled.
I'm weak.
So I'm gonna go do a little bit. You feel what I mean?
Hey man, thanks everybody that tuned in. You know what I'm saying? You already got the dates and everything.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Monday, Wednesday, Saturday. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, share the video. Hit the share button, get the link, share it to some people in your
Bet.
Yes, Sam.
in
Yes,
your,
Sam.
in your
Sam,
call log or whatever.
yeah, man, Sam.
Buddy.
Get some people.
Yeah, I'm
Get
finna
some
flood.
get some Atlanteans.
Oh yeah, I'm finna flood this shit with my
And look, how far is Magnolia, Arkansas from you guys?
well, you might as well just ask. Just say, how far is that from Atlanta?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, from Atlanta. Because I'll be down there in my family reunion August 16th. You guys can crash and come kick it.
All right, bet.
Telling everybody, it's gonna be live.
How far is what?
Man, you better stay out the kitchen, nigga.
Man, hey, look, August 16th to 19th, I'll be in Magnolia, Arkansas. Feel me?
I'm mad. He said like
inviting
it was
you.
a tour date. You said that shit like it was a tour date. Yeah, August 5th, I'm being in Magnolia, Arkansas. Y'all come down here and holler.
Y'all
Yeah.
come out here, we gonna be
Like you doing a
with.
show.
Hey, you guys can do my
seafood
family
boil.
like Tupac did. You guys can do cousins.
I'm weak.
Come kick it with my family like cousins. I won't tell them.
I'm with it.
All right, we out.
All right, for sure.
All right.
Peace.
Bye.